Hello everyone. So today we'll do this question: best time to buy and sell stock. In which, for a given stock, we are given the prices of that stock in n days. So, like prices, I give the price of that stock on the ith day. So we have to maximize the profit by buying the stock on a minimum price on a single day, and on a different day selling it at a higher price, and obviously in the future. So what we will do, the brute force approach can be uh, we iterate through the array, and if we are at the first element, if I is at the first element, then we uh, run another loop from the next element to the last. We run j. So if we check if any element is greater than, for example, in this uh, in this example given 7154, if I is here, so we'll run next loop j from here to here and check if any element is greater than 7 and store the difference. And likewise, when I is here, and we'll check if any element is greater than 1 and we'll store the difference, and we'll only store the maximum difference. So likewise, we'll get the maximum profit. So, but for every element we are running again the another loop. So it is a case of nested loop. So the time complexity is O of n square. But in interviews, we'll need to optimize this. So for optimizing, what we can do, we can traverse this linear array. So while traversing, for each element, we can check the minimal element. For each element, we can check minimal element and store it in a variable, and we can calculate the profit, calculating the difference between the price of that stock on that day minus the minimal element, whatever we have so far, and store the maximum profit. So what we can do, first let's create a variable profit, max profit. Max profit is equal to 0. So there may be a case that the price keeps on decreasing from the first day to the last day, it keeps on decreasing. So in that case, our max profit will remain 0. Now we initialize a variable minimum price with the max value possible, that is int max. Now we start iterating the loop. So while iterating the loop, we have to store the minimum element in that minimum price. Minimum price equal to min of minimum price, comma, prices. So this is for the minimum price, and for each iteration we have to calculate the profit, maximum profit. So the maximum profit would be prices I minus the minimum. Prices I minus minimum price. So this should be stored in this variable max profit. But this would be the profit of that current address. But we need the maximum profit. To store the maximum profit, we need to use this max of max profit, comma prices I. Yes. So this one is current profit, this is max profit. So this thing will store the whatever with the max. If this profit is greater than max profit, then max profit will store the maximum of both of these. Yeah. So we just got our answer. Coming out of the loop, we return the max profit. So This was easy question. Let's test it. It is accepted. Let's try to submit. Yeah, so it is accepted. Now this one is O of n time complexity and O of 1 space complexity.